Good morning, Megan. It's time to get crafty. But I'll get back to that. First, I wanted to talk about the book that you had me read. I just finished it. It was very good. I enjoyed it very much. So, The Thief, Megan Wayland Turner. I would suggest it to others. It's very entertaining, very exciting, and it kept me awake during some very long plane rides. So, thank you. Have you read or do you own the sequels to this book? I'm curious if they're worth a read. Let me know. So, crafts, craftiness, what I was talking about. I am starting on a Christmas stocking. This is what it looks like right now. It's in a package. Got all of its pieces in there. And pretty elaborate design. So, gonna get started on it now, so it'll be done in time for Christmas. So this isn't the first Christmas stocking I've made. I got started with these because of my grandma. She made Christmas stockings for all the grandkids. So me and my brothers and all my cousins, we have these really awesome, elaborate Christmas stockings that my grandma, hand-stitched, hand-put together. They're amazing. But lately, she's getting older and her fingers aren't as dexterous anymore, and she just can't make them anymore. So a couple years ago, I decided that I was going to put together the stocking for my niece so that she would have one of these awesome stockings too, that she wouldn't be left out. And that went really well, and I had fun with it. So I decided that I'm going to kind of take the mantle from my grandma, and I'm going to be making all the Christmas stockings for my nieces and nephews. The one that I'm working on now is for a nephew who should have actually had this stocking last year. He wasn't supposed to be born until after Christmas, but he decided to come early, so he beat me to it. I didn't have his stocking made. Oh well, that's how it goes. This Christmas, he'll have his stocking. If you want to see how they look, I've got a partially completed one here. This is, kind of how they end up looking. It's got little, just all sorts of sequins and little pieces on it. Some embroidery up here for words. This one just doesn't have a back on it. You can still see all the stitching on the back. I wish I could show you my personal stocking, but I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in a Christmas box. They're very complicated, but they're not all that difficult. They just are really time-consuming. So that is why I'm starting it in May, so that I can have it done by December. I can usually get one of these stockings done in about 3 months. That's not, too rigorous of a pace, just, kind of doing a little bit each day. It's nice. I can usually just listen to an audiobook and then just work for a while, and it goes fast. Okay, that is crafts part 1. Let me tell you about crafts part 2. My mom and I are starting a project together. We are making a jean quilt. We've got a whole bunch of jeans with rips, tears, holes. A lot of them aren't fit to donate, so we are going to make a quilt out of them. My mom and I haven't really done quilting before, so this will kind of be a new thing for both of us, and it should be a lot of fun. And what we're going to do while we're making this quilt is we are going to be listening to Harry Potter, book on tapes. Literally, books on tape. When the Harry Potter books first came out, my mom and I read them together. We got to book 5, I think. Yeah, we read the first 5 together, and for some reason we never read the last 2 together. I finished the series, but my mom never did. And I really want my mom to finish the series, because you can't just leave a story half told. So we're starting with book 1, we're going to listen to it while we make our quilt, and hopefully we can get through all 7 books. Probably not while working on the single quilt. So that's all for me today. I've got some fun crafts that I'm going to start doing. Megan, I'll give this back to you next time I see you. Let me know how your half of the book exchange is going, and when you finish the book, we will come up with some new books. Stay awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. High five.